Okay, I need to not be psychotic. Like, can I just not be crazy for like 5 seconds? Probably not. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. You're kidding. You're kidding. Pretend like you never saw that. Today's video is going to be an in-depth everyday makeup routine because recently I've gotten into makeup. I'm a James Charles lover. Love James Charles. If I ever saw him, I would tweak out. Like, I would tweak out. So it's probably good that I've never seen him, but he commented on my TikTok. I'll put it in right here because that was the best day of my whole life. And I was camping, so everyone was blowing up my phone. I didn't have service. I come back and everyone's like, he commented. People were calling me and I literally was like, what? Anyways. So what I'm trying to say is I love makeup and in no means am I James Charles, but I love watching him. So I'm gonna show you how I use everything, what products I use, and just everything I do to do my everyday makeup routine. I'm sure my makeup's gonna change when I move to Hawaii because I'm not gonna do as much. And I also won't be so pale and have acne. For right now, we're just going to get into it. So make sure you like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram and TikTok, as well as follow my podcast follow my podcast Instagram at the Project You podcast, and we're gonna put this on just because it's really cute. To start off, what I'm wearing on my lips is the Rhode Peptide. Now we're gonna get into skin prep. This is a huge part in the way that your makeup goes on. So I have my top favorite 4 and we're gonna go in with all 4. So to start off, we're gonna go in with the Naturium Barrier Bounce Serum. I don't do that much of it just because, I don't know, I feel like you don't need that much and you just rub it in. Also, my skin is freshly washed and the only other thing I have on it is hyaluronic acid, but that's just my morning skincare. So then I go in with the Rhode Glazing Milk. I have 2 bottles of this and honestly I love it, but use at your own risk because the reason I have 2 bottles is because it breaks my sister out, so she does not use it. But I don't think it breaks me out, but I should probably pay attention because I'm starting to get a little bit of junk in my trunk. Then we're gonna go in with the Essence Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer. You guys, you can't beat this. This is literally $5 at your local Ulta Beauty. Oh my gosh, I freaking love that stuff. I forgot how good that is. For $5 too? You're kidding. Look at the way that just primed my skin. Also, this headband's not doing me any justice. Woo! The last step to our skin prep is the Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. Honestly, I'm sorry, but anything from Iconic London is pretty much iconic. I cannot lie. I love the brand so much and you're gonna see a couple of their products in today's video. Also, for some reason, I can't make my YouTube videos long. I think I'm so traumatized from posting on TikTok where everything's like cut. Like people's attention span on TikTok is like super quick, like not even a minute video. If your video is longer than a minute, no one's watching type of deal. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm just not used to it. So I'm trying to like talk more and not talk as fast and just be more relaxed. So yeah. Now moving on into the fun stuff. I always like to go in with this Rare Beauty, I think it's like under eye brightener. So I like to like almost underpaint and use this. I've really been liking it so far. I have mine in the shade Light. So I think that they're just like under eye thingies. And it has like the coolest little metal applicator, just like that. And then this might cringe some people out. I know it will cringe James Charles out, but I just blended in with my finger. And like, look, you can already see how much that did. Doesn't really matter if it's super blended out because it's underpainting, so you're gonna put stuff on top of it. For like my foundation base, you guys, the best combo ever. Yes, this is $50, but I'm gonna repurchase it for the rest of my freaking life. Unless they come out with a dupe. If anyone knows a dupe for the MPH skin serum, please let me know. Because this right here is the best combination. The Say Super Glowy Gel, the MPH Foundation. This is in the shade Medium 120, and this is in Star Glow. I will literally just take a pump, a half a pump, and then literally the tiniest bit. Guys, the other day I crashed out and I started screaming so loud that my throat is hurt. Like, my throat hurts, and I think I hurt my vocal cords. So if I sound a little bit different, that's probably why. I just put it on everywhere like that with my finger, and then I'll just go in with this brush and just tap it out. Like, are you guys seeing this? The way that this melts into your skin and evens out your complexion. Oh my, it's so good. It's literally so good. Wow. Okay, for brows, I like to do brows before I do anything else, just so it doesn't get crusty. I'm actually gonna get them dyed this week, so they're kind of a little bit light, but I literally just go in with this L'Oreal brow lamination and I just kind of brush them into place. I get my eyebrows done now, so literally, like, that's all it takes, and they're brushed into place. It's amazing. I wonder who's gonna do my brows when I move to Hawaii. I gotta find a girl that's good because I love my brow girl. Don't make the same mistake I did, and please, for the love of everything that's good in this world, don't brush your eyebrows directly up. I did that. For years, I did that. And nobody told me. So make sure they're just brushed in the direction that they grow so that you don't look like a fool. Now for bronzer, I freaking love this Milani cream bronzer. Mine's in the shade 110 Hey Honey. It's so good and it's so creamy. I just take that same brush, just dip into it, get it warm, and then just apply it directly on the cheek. You're kidding. It's literally so good, and it's bringing me back to life. My face is so pale. And honestly, this is like 10 bucks, so don't be wasting your money. Please just get this because it's so good. Also, I will try and have everything I can linked in my Amazon storefront. If you can't find the link to something, let me know and I will send you a direct link for all the products. Wow. Slay. Okay, so I have been loving Toasted Teddy for blush, but I've also been loving Chili in the Say blush. We're gonna go in with Toasted Teddy from Rhode and then Chili from Say. And we're honestly just gonna mix them both. So I'm just gonna do, oh, that's nice. I have a big fat pimple on my nose and it's just gonna look like it's blush, right? If you can't tell, I love a darker kind of warm blush. I just think it complements my skin tone and my eyes way better than like a pinky blush. Like, that just looks like I sat in the sun for a couple of hours. And I love that look. Guys, I cannot wait for all of the Hawaii content. Like, seriously, I cannot wait. It's so fun for me to look back on, so I'm so excited. Okay, now for concealer. This is where why did I say it like that? Now for concealer. Anyways, now for concealer. I go in with the Iconic London, like, freaking highlighter stick with the Kosas Revealer Extra Bright Concealer. I love them both. So I will literally just take a dab, like the tiniest dabble, and maybe the tiniest bit on my chin. And then I'll go in with this right underneath, just like that. Okay, I just wet my sponge and I have not used a sponge to blend this out. So you're kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna use my finger. Make sure to use your finger at first because the Iconic London stuff doesn't like to be blended out with a beauty blender. Now that we have that done, we're gonna go in with our powder. Of course, I like to use the Huda Beauty powder. I have it in the pressed, I have it in the pressed right here and then the powder. Let's do some pressed. I'm just gonna take a powder puff and dip into this powder. Then just dip right underneath my eyes. Right where I put concealer. Basically just right in the T-zone. I forgot. Oh my gosh. I forgot that I forgot that I literally put concealer right there. Wow. Where's my brain? I don't know. I'm just setting directly where I put that concealer. I'll do some right here just to help with my jawline. Make sure everywhere else is somewhat set. Okay, then for powdered bronzer, I just used the CoverGirl one that is a dupe for the Hourglass. Also, I love that I have a mix of like Sephora products as well as drugstore, because I hate when people only use Sephora because then I can't afford it. So, okay, and then this is new to my collection literally today. It's the same thing but in blush. Mine's in the shade Strawberry Drizzle. Okay, we're just gonna try it. It might be really pigmented. Okay, stop. That's so cute. I love it. I used barely any and it looks like I have blush blindness, but it will go down, I think. Now to set the face, again, Iconic London. Look at this, you guys. On days that my brows are not colored, I'm just gonna take this L'Oreal pen, and the reason I love it is because it has the double prongs, which make your brows just look more naturally colored. Okay, I can't talk while I'm doing it or it ends up looking like doo-doo, so there's that. Okay, now we're gonna move on to lashes. So I just used the Shiseido eyelash curler. It's the literal best eyelash curler ever. Just like so. And then today I'm just gonna go in with this brown mascara from Maybelline. It's in like the brown color, which I love. The brown color on blue eyes is immaculate, by the way. I try not to do too much mascara, so that's honestly probably good. Do you guys ever just sit and think about a time where you like were so dramatic about something? That just happened to me. I was like, why did I act that way? Like, that was not a big deal. Anyways, I just take a Q-tip, clean up the eyelid. Wait, why is this basically it? So cute. And like, yes, I know I'm looking a little bit greasy, but honestly, I love it. Like, this is just giving summer. Sometimes I'll even go through and like do what I'm doing right now. Yeah, this is the final look. I will usually go in and do my lip combo, but I don't have it with me. So if you want to see my lip combo, I'm sure I have a TikTok posted about it, but yeah, let's take this headband off so we don't look too bald. But anyways, yeah, this is the final makeup look. That's basically what I've been doing every single day, and I absolutely love it. Super natural, just enhancing my natural beauty, and that's the goal. I love you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe for Hawaii content. You're not gonna want to miss it, okay? You're not. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week for another upload.